The Bamileke social media influencers, they be responsible for the Ambazonia terrorist attacks against their people. We'll now listen and then we'll talk after.
Et ce n'est qu'avec la force que nous allons renverser le régime de Biya. Et il y a un seul moyen pour le faire aujourd'hui. Nous devons nous rapprocher de nos frères du Nozo. Nous devons créer des possibilités de contact direct avec Phil Marshall. Phil Marshall! 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 Phil Marshall!
So when I don't hear that one now for Cologne, Germany, when at the Brigade Anti-Sardinad, when at the people in that way, they militate for Professor Maurice Kamto. They say they want me their own Bamileke brother Maurice Kamto make him must become president for Cameroon. So they go on now for attack we, the Black Legs, we the country people them, because we fight against Ambazonia terrorism. They be make a deal with the devil, where they think it is so the enemy of your enemy is your friend. They believe say it is so because say the Amba terrorists they be declare say they fight against the Cameroon government, they fight against CPDM and President Paul Biya. They be think say they fit make alliances with a terrorist group for achieve their common aim for destroy the Cameroon government and remove President Paul Biya from power and then put in Maurice Kamto. That is where they made a fatal mistake, because Ambazonia terrorists cannot be dialogued or negotiated with, or I mean, na a bunch of, first of all, irrational, uneducated, stupid, emotional people. Them way they don't get no cause. They just they out for vent out their frustration. They don't get a cause and are criminals the way they want for use this instability for make money for themselves. So now the Amba terrorists that way they chant in name say Fee Masha. They go straight for Germany. They raise money for Senator for Oliver Lekiaka, say make it continue for the kill Anglophones them. But they don't backfire on them. One, we don't go wipe the Fee Masha where they talk Oliver Lekiaka, kill him, throw him.
Say openly that Phil Marshall, he used to call himself the king of the forest, has been killed, has been neutralized. He is the one just behind me. That one is a testimony that all those who are not willing to surrender are going to face our forces of law and order.
You have wounded all of Ambazonia, not just FMA and his family, because it pains.
And then now, out of frustration, because the Amba terrorists did not forget what way they want, they not forget Cameroon government for capitulate for country don't say the dialogue or negotiate with them. What do they do now? They lash out. But make una understand that this is not the first time where the Amba terrorists they kill Bamileke people them. For this massacre where happened for Baminyang, for West Region Bambutu's division, where happened yesterday the 21st of November 2023. Plenty don't they happen before. Just for July this same 2023, for Natural Junction for Bamenda, this same Amba terrorists under Ayabacho Lucas ADF, they go kill 10 people, then they target na Bamileke people then. For Bamenda, I know that one very well. But even before that, since 2017-18, the Ambazonia terrorists, they will specifically target Francophones inside the Anglophone zone. And the majority of Francophones in the Anglophone zone are Bamileke people then. Many of them where they be run during the Makiza time in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And they can't settle in the Anglophone zone and they no ever return. So now actually Anglophone picking where they be born and bred in Kumba, in Indian, in Momo, in Mezam. And they don't get nowhere else to go because that's where their fathers got married and raised them. So now literally Anglophone picking them. But because they get that Bamileke roots, that Bamileke heritage, they were targeted right from day one. where these Ambazona terrorists, they carry guns. It's not like all these so-called social media activists, the when Abamleke picking them, like Nzui Manto, you get Patrick Nganang, you get the Mimi Mefo, you get all the other one them where enough of us even know their names them. Where they talk, the social media influencers, and where they do on social media. These people, they actually go on their platforms, then go post, they celebrate when the Amba terrorists, they kill Cameroon military. Even though some of those military officers, the way they kill them, now Bamleke picking them. But for their rotten mind and their stupidity, they go to talk, say, Bulu Beti, because they get an ethno-tribal, this tribalistic way of reasoning. This Bamleke social media influences them. So they believe, say, because the President Paul Biya there in power and na Bulu Beti, or na person will come out from the South region or whatever. They like say na Bamleke versus the Bulu Beti, na their mentality that. So any person way, if they work for Cameroon government or military officer or whatever, they just see say if they fight for keep the institution of the Cameroon government in place. So they believe say na their enemy, so they go after or they celebrate when the Cameroon military officer or even some person when na Bamleke picking where they in the army, if they kill it, they go post on social media, they celebrate. They attack some people that like me. They attack the country people them, the black legs with the fight against Amazonia terrorism. They contribute their money for sponsor Ambazona terrorism ignorantly. So when we talk about how Amba is stupid, we know how stupid these Bamleke social media influencers they be. Now some of the dullest people them on the surface of this earth. Now themselves now they don't say I'm not, it don't backfire on them. Them they go to post to talk about Ntanganji boys, they follow the narrative of the Ambazona shit, no white blast them, they follow their narrative, say Ntanganji boys, they don't do it. Now where the same Amba terrorists don't come now, they kill Bamleke them openly, massacre, cross border, enter inside West region, massacre Bamleke people them. Why when I not go post an Ntanganji boys? Why when I not post a Bulu Beti, they don't do this and that? When I see the result of our own actions them. So the killings, the massacre of Bamleke people them by Ambazona terrorists, they at the foot, the blood of these people they in the hands of these Bamleke social media influencers, Mimi Mefo, Nzui Mato, Patrick Nganang, and all of these other ones that not even know most of them, these people, them because now they be inconsequential and irrelevant people. The way I need to follow their pages or follow whatever they write, even though all of them cannot ignore me and they always post about me. They always come write about me, write about what we do because of the impact where we create them. And that time they believe that because we fight against Ambazona terrorism, in their stupid mind, they think they are the fight for maintain Cameroon government or fight for President Paul Biya. So now they take me as their enemy. But today, the Amba terrorists, where they be taken as their friends, so they go to chant Oliver Lekiaka, brother, Field Marshal, Oliver Lekiaka himself, the so-called Field Marshal, Chris Anui, brother, they be going to chant his name, say Field Marshal. When I don't see the video, maybe I know fake them. When I see their faces, their voices, they talk with their own mouth. They say they raise money for support Ambazona terrorism. And now make a digress more. Matt talks briefly to people the way they work. I talk about say Cameroon government supposed to go capitulate and negotiate or sit down for dialogue with the Amba terrorists, them for give them concessions or give them whatever they want. Matt tell una there is such a thing called geopolitics, where it means say political calculations and decisions, the way they be taken in a different case, in a different geographical location, can have a reverberative, what are not even a real word that, if it reverberate and get effect in a totally different scenario, in a different geographical location, in a different time, maybe in a year's time, 2 years, 3 years time. What do I mean by that? If Cameroon government go appease Ambazona terrorists, they basically set a precedent. Precedent where means they start an example where other people they go follow on. They go give the example to the northeast. Say if una take guns and kill people, them Cameroon government go can't appease una. They go send a message to the Bamlekes themselves. Bamleke na people they don't already carry guns against the Cameroon government. When I remember the Maquisards, yes. They were Bamileke. And the way the Cameroon government under Ahijo, it crushed the Makizadem, Naseweti. They don't dialogue or negotiate with them. They enter, kiki them. Now, why there many of the Bamileke, they enter inside the Anglophone zone for safety, because back then, when it be start, the Anglophone zone, it be been a former British Southern Cameroons. Remember, I said Cameroon get the independence before the British Southern Cameroons, they vote for plebiscite, can't join can't join the rest of the Cameroon. So, at that time, where Cameroon get the independence, it deal with this insurrection from the Maquisards and from the Bamileke. So now, they use now military force for defeat the Bamileke, then they don't go down to negotiate or appease them. So if Cameroon government want now for go down to appease Anglophones and say, make we go find out where Ayabacho one or Sako or Chris Ann or these idiots, non-entities. What message are you sending to the Bamileke then? You basically tell them, and trust me, the Bamileke are one region alone, the West region, they get the capability for do 10 times worse than what the whole Anglophone region they try for doing, they know fit one. When they talk about this destruction, where they say they will carry guns for key people them, for try for force the government, for give them concessions or whatever, and they are killing their own people because they don't get the capability for face the Cameroon military head on. So what do? They massacre their own people them. For Ekono Titi school, Komba school, they attack na picking them. Churches them, roads, hospitals, they burn them like the one for Manfe. The Egbe Manfe massacre. All the other one, they Bui 39, where they go kill na Amba versus Amba. The same thing for Guzang. Then even same for Guzang, public executions them. Go for Munyenge, the massacre and also their own people because they don't get the capability for fight the Cameroon government. So they start killing their own people. They go after soft target, civilians them. And then now, after that, you go down, they appease them. What message are you sending out to the Bamileke? What message are you sending out to the Northeast? What message are you sending out to all the other ethnic tribes and where they make up the one and indivisible Cameroon? You tell them directly, say it is so, we will reward you for your bad behavior. If you carry guns, target your own innocent civilians, them, kill a few thousand people, them, Cameroon government can't appease you. It can't give you concessions and give you whatever you want. That can never be allowed to happen. We can never ever appease terrorists. You can never ever do that because you set a dangerous precedent where it will be replicated. It will be copied by the Nordists, by the Bamilekes, by the other people them in the east or the south or the other regions them in Cameroon. They go copy them. They will say and say this, so Anglophones, they will do their own. They will riot, they carry guns, kill their own people them, a few massacres them, and they were rewarded with positions or rewarded with recognition, dialogue or whatever negotiation them for give them concessions them because of their bad behavior. So that is the reason why a sovereign state like Cameroon can never ever stoop that low for go down. They negotiate with the shit no white blacks called Amazona terrorism. The same way we will take them for destroy the Maquisards them, now the same way we will destroy Amazona terrorism. It not be taken 2 years, 3 years, 4 years for destroy the Maquisards. It took decades. But today, who's the Maquisards today? Nowhere to be found. And make una not compare Cameroon to Biafra or Amazona terrorism to Biafra, because Biafra was a real legitimate war. That's 1. 2. Biafra forfeit surrender because they be fight on the ground. Ojukwu nobody fight for social media. They make comeback kind speeches them hiding in Norway or United States. No, it be there on the ground. So it be feel the pain of the people them, and it be get a legitimate fight where it fight legitimately say the fight for ye people them. It nobody hide. It be they make speeches them on the ground. It be being a soldier on the war front. So the pain where you soldiers they go through, you they go through. So when that pain it be too much, it's and say this, so it is a lost cause. Now why that way he fly out of the country, he give ye, I think was I don't forget the man's name, give his second in command the order for go surrender to General Gowon. And that's how Biafra surrender to Nigeria. They compromise them so that they surrender. They don't go dialogue or negotiate with them for their they go beg them and then appease them. No. They beat them until they surrender. Amazona terrorists, they don't go ever surrender because they fool the way they fan the flames them They know they're on the ground. They know they feel the pinch, and they are not fighting for the people, because if they were fighting for the people, they go feel the pulse of the people, they go feel the pain of the people, and they go fit, act based on that reality of the pain of the people, the way they feel them. So they no go ever surrender because they are not feeling anything. You think that Ayabacho, Sako, Chris Anu, the day for the Capodania and the rest, this Eric Tato and Tapang Ivo, do not think that they feel which way, Mami we there for Quen. They feel them every day, they picking away, they kidnap them, school picking away, they know if you go school, the ones where they rape them, the ones where they behead them, they bury them alive. You think that they feel their pain? As a matter of fact, not them, they give the orders them for even Amba, for go kill other Amba, not them, in their comfort zone from abroad. When I don't believe me, when I listen.
I want to make it be very clear. Gideon will teach you an example by finishing with our brother, where they call and say field marshal. And our brother, where they call and say field marshal, so they talk right now, he don't hide. When I don't hear him make any video again for a very long time, no. Ever since I give this warning, field marshal don't come and go hide. You know, by hide fine, you go hide all. Ever since I give warning for field marshal, you know, ever put any video for us. I don't talk say, make field marshal just show his face. If your brother wise, if your brother no fear me, may talk him. Go make video, show your face, and show the boys the way you do with them. And they tell you all them are die people them. If you do work with field marshal for ground zero, and they talk with page 1 a year. If you do work with field marshal for ground zero, no say being a die man. You know they only finish field marshal, they come after you. I want just make it be clear.
When I tell them, when I share me, meet them, get the message. Say, hey fam, your own family, you not be safe. And not only your family, your own life. Your own life. And they tell you how the victory don't see you. And they tell you, hey fam, the victory, you don't see you. You don't miss die how many times our restoration fight at the hand. You don't miss die how many times. Continue the do one. But I see guarantee the Mogamo, the way they support ADF. C'est time to come. As we hear, thank ADF. The next day, we know kill one because we know kill one. If the ADF kill one, the next day we will identify if now 5 people inside Mogamo they support ADF. There are 5 family, 1. 5 people will go down that day. And then Musi will go pass through.